All right, so congratulations and welcome aboard, Jordan. My name is Noemi. I am the team manager of QVA and also the personal assistant of Jason Bruffman. So nice to finally meet you here. Thank you so much for taking this time to get to know our angels. We
Yeah,
call them
absolutely.
angels here. Okay. All right. So let's get started. This will be a group interview, Jordan. So one question, the BAs or the angels will be answering it in take turns.
Okay.
But before we get started with your questions, um, I would appreciate if you can introduce a bit of yourself and your business background, please, so we would know more about you.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Jordan Fetter. And I don't know if y'all can hear, but I have a 3-year-old out there getting yelled at by my wife. Because it's dinner time and I guess they're getting ready to do that. I just dropped in the chat kind of what I do and what I have a company that's called 1234 Digital Solutions. And I've been doing kind of organic Facebook coaching for a little bit, but I've just gotten into kind of remote integration and systemizing, helping entrepreneurs and small businesses systemize and kind of set up automations and KPI trackers and all that kind of stuff. And so that's kind of what my business is. That's where I've gotten a lot more interest, I guess. So that's what I'm trying to focus on, which is one of the reasons I want another VA. I do have a Facebook, a VA who runs my Facebook messaging outreach. But what I'm really looking for is someone to kind of take over my Instagram and LinkedIn, most importantly, and start working in, because it's business to business. And I'm kind of branching out of kind of the coaching field and trying to go a little bit more into kind of small business entrepreneur. Digital marketers is kind of who we focus on. I have a coaching client who I'm working with this, so it does work for that. And even like insurance agents, real estate agents, I'm white labeling Go High Level. So if you, and I'm building a lot of like snapshots and stuff in Go High Level. So if you know anything about Go High Level, that's awesome. But that's not, a requirement or anything. But mainly what I'm looking for is someone to kind of handle LinkedIn, because I don't know much about that, and a little bit of Instagram outreach, and kind of appointment setting and that kind of stuff. So.
All right, thank you so much for sharing, Jordan. So the VAs can definitely help you out whatever you need in terms of booking appointments and Instagram and LinkedIn. So they are actually trained. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing. You may go ahead and start asking your questions, Jordan. I'll just stay here. I'll turn off my video and we'll get back to you once you're done, okay?
Okay.
Here.
How many of y'all have actually done appointment setting before through like cold outreach, DM, that kind of stuff? I guess just raise your hand if you've done any kind of cold outreach appointment setting. Okay. And then what about, let's go, is it Zandro?
Yes, Zandro. That's correct.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience with LinkedIn?
Well, before I had a client in UK, I handled his LinkedIn account for lead generation. He had a automated system lead generation where we make a campaign to reach out business owners and entrepreneurs in order to offer our services to them. So mainly I use LinkedIn with that client in booking my appointments, and also Facebook. I use that direct messaging, but mainly it's LinkedIn. We have a system called Ulink where that's what we use to generate the leads so that we could reach out entrepreneurs and business owners and provide them our services. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan.
Okay. Awesome. Roses, is it Roses?
Yes, sir. That's right.
All right. And what is your kind of
I have my
experience?
experience with a spiritual coach, and I am the one who managed his LinkedIn profile.
Okay. And then what do you do on his profile?
So at first, since he is starting launching his LinkedIn profile, so I am the one who spice up his LinkedIn profile, make it more professional and captivating to more prospects. And then that's when we are sending connection requests to possible leads. That's when research and analytical skills that must be used, and that's when we have to find out and do a research in locating such prospect clients and analyzing their information on what we could possibly offer to them. And that's when we try to communicate them and make engagements and try to book appointments successfully to these prospects.
All right.
That's
all right.
yes.
And I'm just kind of going through my things here. So there's no other order than what Zoom gave me, just so y'all know. Is it Jopeth? How do you say?
Yes, my name is Jopeth.
Oh,
and
right.
yeah. And for my LinkedIn experience, I have been with a financial advisor for a year previously with managing his account in LinkedIn. We usually use Sales Navigator to find and grow his lead list. And I am the one who's doing that, as well as outreach messaging to those quality leads, to nurture them and set them up for appointments with this financial advisor.
All right. Okay. So you've used Sales Navigator?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Awesome. Bernard, how are you doing?
Hello, Jordan. So,
have you what's kind of your experience with LinkedIn?
I am a social media manager. So my past experience about LinkedIn is that I handle the social media accounts of my client. So it will be, different online platform like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. So what I do is that it's my past client it's a business owner. So we engage on a different entrepreneurs to have a business partnership with them. So yes. So what we do is that it's an appointment setting so that we could DM different prospects or different leads to have a business partnership with us.
All right. And then let's start with you, Bernard, and then we'll go backwards on this next question. Have you ever had experience like in optimizing pages or any kind of like digital design work of any kind, or like managing posts and things like that, of like actually posting things and like quick like post design? I don't even know if that makes sense, but
oh yeah. So yeah, I also I also have that experience. So what I usually use is that I use Canva for different different design for posting so that we can capture or we can engage a different leads.
Okay. Jopeth.
So for posting, I do post a lot of different articles that my clients want me to post from their company. So I post it in LinkedIn and in Facebook as well. So I don't really do the graphic things for his account. But before, when I was working in a previously in a non-government organization, I used to do their social media posts as well. I use Canva to do a little bit of graphic design to make it more captivating to the clients and followers.
All right. Rosas, what about you?
So since I've been doing this for years, so I used to be an expert in promoting products by making more provocative and more compelling content for daily posting. So I am the one who is editing the photos. I am using Canva and Adobe as well. And I am the one also who is editing the videos. If there is some clips that need to be posted that will be more captivating and attractive to the prospect clients.
Awesome. Awesome. And Xandro.
Well, for me, with regards to my client before about posting his content, we only use LinkedIn. So usually I reach out to my clients using the system that we use, the Ulink. So I don't usually post contents so much, but I usually I do is just direct message the the prospects through the system that we use, and um, asking questions through posting, and not so much with the 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 content. I mean the graphics. I don't usually do that. It's my client. I just follow what he tells me to do, and mostly he asked me to just send message to the to LinkedIn. So I don't usually post content for him, just direct messaging.
Yeah, no worries. That's not really what the focus is going to be, but any help I can get, on the back end, that's awesome. But that's not a requirement. Can everybody, and I don't really know how y'all usually do these kind of interviews, but if you were going to reach out to somebody, if you were going to reach out to somebody on LinkedIn through a direct message, can everybody just type in what their kind of first initial outreach would be? Does that make sense? Just type in what your first initial outreach would be. And of course, we'll work on kind of a framework or something. So, it's not going to be, organic every time. We'll have some kind of a framework. I just want to see kind of what your instinct would be.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. All right. Bernard, are you at a place where you can type? in the chat. All right. And while he's doing that, just tell me a little quick, just a little bit about you and kind of who you are. Do you have family, or are you working another job? Is this going to be like a side gig? Why don't we start with Rosis?
I have a family, sir. I have two kids, 2 years old and 4 years old, and I have no job as of the moment. That's why I am looking for one, because I just stopped my previous work last month. That's it, sir.
All right. Awesome. Jopith, what about you?
So right now, I am currently looking for another opportunity. I have ended my contract with my previous client last April, and I have 2 kids, which I was focusing on the few months because they have summer classes. So, and right now, I am looking for a different opportunity since summer is ending and they are going to school again. So
all right. Bernard, how about you? A little bit about who you are.
Oh, what's the question again, George?
Just a little bit, just tell me a little bit about who you are, and just so I can get to know you. And do you have another job at the moment?
Oh, so yeah, at the moment. So I just want to give you, about myself. So yeah, I am Bernard Bichardo. So I am 20 years old. So at the moment, yeah, I have a specific job, or I have another job. I hope that it is, it's okay for you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, I have a side job, a different job aside from this.
All right. And Zandro, what about you?
Okay, so I am the eldest among the siblings. We are 3, and I'm single, and I'm taking care of my parents right now. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in English Language and Literature while working part-time as a student in college. And as of now, I work just recently in a local government unit as an admin staff, specifically assigned in a library hub. So I'm responsible for the access of different learning materials for the teachers and students, and also assist in the distribution, procurement process and the distribution of the supplies. And right now, I want to focus as a virtual assistant, and yeah, I'm fully available anytime. So in your office hours, because I want to be to take care of my parents. So I want to work from home. That's why I choose this career as a virtual assistant.
All right, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jordan.
I was a teacher for 12 years, and then a school.
Oh,
I was the dean of fine arts we started a fine arts academy here, and I was a theater teacher for a long time, doing acting, but my main thing was lighting design. I'm a professional lighting design for live theater. And so that's what my life has been up until this point, where I realized I have 3 kids. My oldest is 13, and then I have a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old. And when my 13-year-old got into my school, and middle school, I was like, oh my gosh, I only have like 5 more years with her. And I'd miss like her growing up, because I'd spent so much time in the theater and at work and helping other people's kids grow up, that I forgot to be around for my own. And so now that's kind of why I've decided to take this on, because it allows me to work from home. It allows me more time with them and those kind of things. So that's why I hope y'all can help me out with that. So all right, final final kind of question. It's a 2-parter. One, I know LinkedIn just kind of changed and put some limits on their messaging and everything. Raise your hand if you know what those limits are, so you're not going to get me banned from LinkedIn. Do y'all know what those limits are? And if not, we'll learn them, because I don't know. I know Facebook has kind of locked me out some, but we have like a limiting kind of thing to make sure that we don't pass that. But we'll figure it out if you don't. But that's kind of a bonus if you do.
We actually have training for that, Jordan,
okay.
So you don't need to worry.
Awesome. I love that. Love to hear that. And then finally, why should I hire you above everybody else? What makes you the best candidate to help me? Let's go with, I think you pronounce your name. I've been pronouncing it Bernard because that's how it's said here in Texas. But is it Bernard?
Oh yeah, actually here in the Philippines, it will be Bernard. But
okay.
Usually when I was working in a call center back then, it will be Bernard. So,
okay.
Either way, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Why don't we start with why should I hire you?
Well, for me, you should hire me because, I am a type of candidate that I am really hardworking. I really do extra miles with my effort. If something, or if my client, if they have the target about about a specific target for an appointment, I'll do extra miles. I'll double the effort in order for me to get that target. So I am really hardworking, and I'm really passionate for whatever that I am doing, even though I'm just 20 years old. But I have, almost 1 year experience, in a call center agent. And back then, I'm really that passionate for whatever that I am doing, so that I could, do, or I could extend my effort. So,
all right. Awesome.
Yeah, I believe
Thank you.
that. Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. Jopeth.
I would say that my strength is my ability to work independently, be resourceful. I always love looking for something that could make the task much more easier and faster. So I have been doing that, like finding tools in Chrome where I can use to save replies, and so that I can I can answer faster. I also have the ability to find quality leads that matches my client's prospect profile. So as well as nurture them in direct messages. I love working in an environment that helps me grow, upgrade my skills, and also develop new ones, because I would love to add more value and get good results for my future client.
All right. Awesome. Just so everybody, so one thing that I found, I'll give you all a little tip. This right here, and it is called a Stream Deck, and it allows all these buttons are programmable, and you can have like multiple pages, and you can program it in. And so like when I'm talking to people in my messenger and stuff, it's hard to see, but these are Calendly buttons, and you can design them all. So like whenever I'm going in, or like I need to bring up Slack, I just hit this and Slack will come up. This is my auto response when people join my group. I pull up a message and I hit this button, and the auto response with my link and everything pops in. If I'm sending people calendar links, I just hit the button for whichever calendar I want to send them. This is amazing for anything. If you have to do repetitive tasks on whatever, I bought it on Amazon. It's an amazing tool. And I may buy it for my VA, depending on how well we do. No, I'm just joking. But that could be something that I think it's something every VA needs. It's amazing. But it's called Stream Deck. So anyway, moving on. Rosas, how are you? Why should I choose you?
Oh, sir. So aside from, I think that I am suitable to what you are looking for. I can offer you my skills and capabilities that I am good at convincing people, and also I am very attentive and focused on on the task that is given to me. Multiple tasks, I can do that. I can finish multiple tasks with deadlines. I can work even under pressure and communicate people, and also that I am very much um, time conscious, that I am very eager to finish what you have whatever task that you will give to me, and also I am a goal oriented person.
Awesome. Awesome. And Xandro.
That's it says.
Well, what I can offer you, Jordan, is that I am a kinesthetic person. I love to do things hands-on, and I do things proactively. I'm self-aware, and I know my my um, my love language is service. That's why I'm always willing to help, and I'm thoughtful to details. So I don't like to be inactive. So I think that would be my edge among the candidates, because I know and I'm self-aware about what I can do and who I am, and that's it. That I am a kinesthetic person. So whatever you want to implement, I'm that guy. I will be the guy who will do the implementation for you.
All right.
Thank you,
I
Jordan.
love that. I love that. All right. And then the last thing I had was about time. I'm pretty flexible on time needs. I usually start my day like 9-10 o'clock Central Time in the US. I don't know necessarily what time that is for you. But do what?
It's 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
Is it 8 a?
8 p.m. Sorry.
8 p.m. Okay.
Thanks.
So would you, okay, so if my morning is your evening, would you prefer, what is best for you? And you can type it in the chat if you would rather, if you're an evening worker is better for you, or if a morning worker is better for you. Your time, not my time, your time. Okay, that. Okay. Yeah, because my current VA, I think, kind of works whenever he wants to work, and it kind of throws me off when I'm in my chats. So if we could get our schedule on, and be consistent with that, that would also help me out as well. All right, I think y'all made it real hard. I like all of you. I wish I could afford to hire all of you for specific tasks. So how does it work from here?
Okay, well, thank you so much for the questions, Jordan. With regards to the timing, by the way, so most likely the VAs or the angels will be showing on your preferred schedule. So
Okay.
These angels has already confirmed that they are working on your time zone. So
okay, awesome.
Any problem.
Awesome.
All right, so next step, of course, for you, this is now the time that you wanted to announce who you wanted to work with. You can say it now, or I can give you a chance to sleep on it before saying.
Yeah, why don't you let me think about it, and then I'll probably here and give me like an hour or two to think about it and kind of
all right,
go
perfect.
over some of it.
just go ahead and simply chat on the mastermind group chat, the one that we are currently using. So just announce there who is the VA that you wanted to work with. And after that, we will go ahead and schedule our onboarding call.
Okay. Yeah, y'all made it super difficult for me.
Okay, well,
Y'all
thank
are
you
all
so
awesome.
much, guys. Thank you, Jordan, for your time. Thank you, Angels. We'll wait for your announcement.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a
Thank
great
you,
one.
Jordan,
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you.
for the
Have a good
time.
day.
Goodbye.